What if I could tell you could save the Titanic? All you need is one piece of technology. What's that technology, you ask? It's Flextape, of course. Now, we've seen Phil Swift saw a boat in half, which is much more damage than the Titanic ever took, right? Iceberg's just standing still. Chainsaw moves, man. So, what I'm saying is how much flex tape can it take to protect the Titanic from the iceberg that hit it? So, starting out, I went on a website that I did not fact check and found out that the iceberg was 75 million tons. So, from there, what I did with 75 million tons was I put it into this converter because I don't have time to do math in my head. And I got was 150 billion pounds. So why did I need to convert it to pounds, huh? Well, I could have just kept it in tons. Well, I'll tell you why. Because I found a cringy channel on YouTube that would do various things with 100 layers of flex tape. And one of the things that they tested the strength with was a brick. So, bricks are measured in pounds. What am I going to do with this measurement here, this weight? I'm going to combine the two and see how many bricks that the Titanic is. But to do that, I needed to see what the weight of a brick was. So I used an easy number. I used 6 since it didn't have any decimal and just rolled with it. I went with the heaviest one. You want to make sure that we're not missing any stops here along the way. So I went into the calculator on Google, typed in 150 billion pounds, divided it by 6, and what we got was 25 million bricks. The Titanic is equal to 25 million bricks. Let me draw that for you. All right, I got the crown out. So we got iceberg here, right? We're going to do blah, 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 right? And then we're going to write ice in it. All right? And then we're going to say equals 25 million bricks. So we're gonna just draw a brick here, right? So it's gonna be 25 million bricks. So let's just fill that in a little bit. There we go. Iceberg, 25 million bricks. So where do we go from here, huh? 25 million bricks obviously could go through 100 layers of flex tape. So I used even more math. So all those layers put together, measured, would have to measure out to 60 billion inches of flex tape. Now, what's that in feet, right? So I'm going to tell you what it is in feet. We're going to divide it by 12, and we're going to get 5 billion inches, right? Well, that's still a pretty big number, right? So, what for perspective, what is 5 billion? Well, I got the answer for you. A football field is 360 feet. So we will just divide this by 360. And 13,888,888.8889 football fields. That is how many layers thick of flex tape. That is how thick that boy is. And since we're American and we hate the metric system, we're also going to get the height of a giraffe, the average height. So we're going to do 17 since 17 is like the taller side for a female adult giraffe, and it's somewhere in the middle for a male adult giraffe. So we're also going to divide this by 17. It would take 294,117,647.059 giraffes. That's how thick in flex tape in accordance to giraffes. that we would put onto the Titanic. If we had that many giraffes worth of flex tape, we could have saved the Titanic. But, you know, feet is still like a very small measurement for what we're trying to do. So we're going to go with miles now. We're going to change this to miles. And if you don't know how to convert feet into miles, remember the number 5280. How I remember that is 5 tomatoes. All right, 5280. That's how many feet are in a mile. So we're going to divide this by 5280, and we're going to get 946,969.69697. That's a good bit of miles, all right? If you ever asked the question of if flex tape could save the Titanic, now you know.